What sucks about growing up? Okay. I was shaking my ass. Like, what kind of dance do you go to when you're an adult? You only got the clubs. And at the club, there's no innocence there. It's just a bunch of bitches fucking doing Molly and doing crack and fucking complimenting their drunk asses in the bathroom and shit.
Oh my god, your ass is so fat.
And then you got the creepy
I
motherfuckers.
talk shit about you all the time behind your back.
Fucking meeting girls, like random bitches in the bathroom, and they're like, oh my god, Becky, your tits are fucking stupendous.
I want to fucking suck on them.
But like, and then you got the creepy fucking dudes there that like. Then you got the dudes there that are just trying to drug people.
Yeah.
Fucking going up to random girls and they're like, yo, what's that over?
Sprinkle razzle dazzle in the drink.
They fucking sit next to them and they're like, yo, look at that girl over there, she's cute. Fucking do it like Salt Baby, like, what do you guys do for a living that you can't comment?
Yeah.
Like, you must have a real busy life. I think Superman's watching. They must just be too busy, like, doing shit. We must have, like, the literal Batman watching our shit. That's who must be watching us. It must be fucking Bear Grylls. He can't leave a comment because he's too busy in the fucking wilderness. That's why he watches the whole video. He's too busy eating fucking cow shit.
No, Andrew Tate must be watching. He's too busy doing everything.
Too busy getting banned on fucking Instagram.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, let me fucking show you that video.
I'm sure many of you have seen a video of Andrew Tate beating up a woman, and I'm pretty sure not so many of you have seen the same woman coming forward with a statement saying it was nothing but a sex play. So here I am again for the second time. Yes, the woman he has beaten up, and the same woman who has made a statement is me. So I'm coming forward for the second time to just clarify and let everybody know it was nothing but a sex play. Consensual foreplay that we like doing, that I was into, that I wanted. It was not abuse. There was no physical domestic violence happening. It was a consensual sex play. This is the second time I'm making the statement because I'm getting sick and tired of being tagged saying I need to come forward again, even though I did, and I don't like seeing injustice of him being called woman beater for the same video that I've already once clarified it was nothing but a sex play.
But he's fucking right behind the camera, like, fucking say it.
Please explain the truth in a respectful manner. Telling these hate-filled people that they're wrong and calling them names won't help. These people are not happy people, because happy people don't act that way.
This is the same
Tell them the
motherfucker
truth.
who said,
Show them that the
if you
content
eat
is alcohol.
sushi, you're a pussy. Or said that if you're fucking in an abusive relationship, you're a pussy. Don't fucking talk about mean people, you fucking bald piece of shit. Okay. I'm gonna take note about how he mentioned, oh, they're all just manipulative people when he's talking about the haters. Bro, your entire job is a pyramid scheme. Your entire job is manipulating people. Don't use it as like a bad thing once you get hate. You're doing the same shit. I hate Andrew Tate.
Because I'm his fan. I'm a fan of Andrew Tate, but obviously I don't agree with everything he fucking says. But my ass.
Yeah, but you're in like the 0.01% of people that don't take that shit to the heart.
Yeah.
Every one of his fucking fans are like roasting the fuck out of it. What I've noticed is I don't respect them because they don't stick by what they said. Fucking Daz Games made a video on Andrew Tate, and when they tried calling him poor, they tried doing the typical like joke like, oh, what color's your Bugatti? And then he posted a picture of like him next to a fucking actual fancy car and was like, not that it fucking matters, but orange. And then the dude deleted his comment and just went to being like, you're fat. I think that's the lowest form of like...
Like, it's not fucking original.
And if it's a million people all going, well, you're fat. You're a fat piece of shit. Get some fucking originality, maybe. To me, using someone's appearance, if they're an asshole, it's fine. To me, using someone's appearance to, like, is the only thing you got as an argument. It's the same level as like, your only argument is being like, well, I can fucking beat you up. Just you fucking don't agree with me? Well, I'll fucking kick your ass. Like, it's the same type of, like, you need to resort to something, like, that low. Like, if the only thing that you can use as a defense mechanism is threatening to beat someone up or using their appearance against them, you're already proving your IQ is so fucking low that you can't come up with a simple fucking insult or have a simple conversation.
I agree. I agree with that, but at the same time, like one of the things that Andrew Tate said was kind of facts though. Like he trained like that so he can obviously protect himself, and then he's like, well, if someone doesn't agree with your opinion and shit like that, and they want to get hit in a heated argument, what's the first thing that's gonna happen? They're gonna want to get it physical, and he knows physical. So if they want to go physical, he's covered himself there too. I was like, yeah, that's kind of facts.
See, he said that, but he's also been like, women can't fight. What are you gonna do when you try and like fight back and then I beat the shit out of your fucking face? Like, all you're gonna do is bleed and cry.
I mean, obviously he's not talking about all women.
Yeah, but it's still a pussy move because he only fucking surrounds himself with 18-year-olds. You're a 30-year-old man and you only hang out with fucking little girls. If you're hanging out with a little girl and you're like, well, they can't fucking fight, they're a fucking child, bro. That's like being if you're 18 and you're dating a fucking 12-year-old, yeah, you're gonna beat the shit out of a 12-year-old.
If you see all of his actual videos, he's fucking hanging around with a bunch of older women. It's like fucking 8 of them.
So why the fuck was he like, I like to like exclusively date like 18 and 19-year-olds because I can imprint on them?
I didn't see that, so I can't really elaborate on that.
I will say, I think, this is my truthful opinion of Andrew Tate. I don't give a fuck what people say. I think he is a dangerous individual. I think he's someone that's trying to hide behind, like, the legal loopholes of living in fucking Transylvania like a goddamn vampire. Fucking Romania like he's fucking...
I mean, I would too. Not to get away with... Well, I mean, like, in a way to get away with more shit, but, like, at the same time, like, if you really pay attention to what he's doing, like, he doesn't own a bunch of, like, properties, he doesn't own a bunch of houses. Because if he does something bad in that country or whatever, he's not going to be allowed back there, and they're going to take his property away. I mean, obviously, don't do nothing bad in the fucking first place, and that won't happen. But still, it doesn't matter if you pay for property; the government will take it away either way. Whether it's your fucking store or your house, the government will take it away from you. No matter how much you fucking pay for the property. So owning less is in a way better or more. When you switch to a different country, you're either giving away your safety, or you're gaining more. I forget what it is, freedom, or it's either freedom or safety. You gotta choose which one you want more. You want more safety and less freedom? Move to fucking America or Canada. You want fucking less freedom or more freedom and less safety? Go to fucking Russia or fucking where the fuck he's living. I forget where he's living. Pennsylvania.
Transylvania. He has like said multiple times, whenever people ask him why he moved there, his only answer is so I can get away with more stuff. I think that sounds sus. That's the type of shit that like rich pedophiles say.
It does sound sus, but at the same time, I can understand.
I think he's diddling kids. I think he's doing some seriously sus shit, he's hiding it.
I mean, he's in the mafia. He's legit in the mafia.
Even more proof that he's probably actually beating the shit out of women. That right there is the only thing I need to know. Mafia people don't fucking care, because they're too powerful to be taken down. So they think they can do whatever the fuck they want. I guarantee you he's doing some bad shit. And all these women are saying, like, they're coming out and then they're retracting their statements because they're like, I'm gonna fucking die. Because fucking, from what he's sounding like, he is a fucking dangerous individual. Because that's the only thing he uses to, like, mention his character. If every time you need to remind people, oh, I can fucking kill you. Dude, you're a fucking sociopath. If you need to, like, put this big pedestal around yourself to fucking elevate yourself above everybody else by being like, yeah, I could fucking kill you if you tried. There's an intimidation factor there, and people don't like it. And I think the final thing I'll say about this is, I'm in either way, if Andrew Tate is just fucking around and he's just joking, or if he's genuinely serious, either way, even if he's a good person, I am in full support of him getting kicked off the fucking internet, because no matter what he's like off camera, his fan base is made up of people that do not like women and do not think they have rights. and think that all women should do fucking nothing except have babies and that's it. And that's a dangerous mindset. And I think it's a stupid mindset. And if that's gonna be the type of mindset that you're trying to, like, influence to grow up like this, you don't deserve a platform. As much as people hate this word, if you're an influencer, that's what you're doing. You influence the population that watches you. And if Andrew Tate is gonna be talking about fucking it's alright to, like, beat a woman back until she's a fucking bloody pulp if she lays her hands on you, that's not a healthy mindset. Like, I'm in full support of men being able to defend themselves if a woman tried to hurt them.
Yeah, same.
But he said on camera, what are you gonna do when I fucking, like, beat your face into a pulp? You're just gonna cry because you can't fight back. Like, that sounds fucked up.
It does, but, like, I seen it and I know what he means. Like, because girls always trying to act like, oh yeah, I'm so strong. I mean, obviously they're fucking usually not. Not as strong as men anyway. Average, like, you can get your average 16-year-old male, and you can get your average fucking 25-year-old woman or female. And if they fight, most likely the fucking kid's gonna win, or it's gonna be a really even fight. But then you get average guy and an average woman the same age, the guy's gonna fucking win 90 times out of fucking whatever, 90% of the time. But then when girls say like, oh yeah, I'll beat your ass, then he is like, oh yeah, you forget the part where I just grab you by your throat and beat the fuck out of you. It's like, really, like, yeah, it sounds fucking sus as shit when he says that, but like, at the same time, he's not wrong.
You're forgetting, though, like I said, that's an influential thing. How many of his little boy fans are gonna actually just start beating women because they're like, yeah, fucking she fucking pushed me, so I grabbed her by her throat and I beat the fuck out of her. He's gonna inspire a generation of woman beaters.
I don't know.
I still fully support certain things that, like, people think isn't, like, politically correct. I don't fully...
I was gonna say that word.
I don't, like, go all the way. I don't, like, be like, oh, yeah, if you say the N-word, you should, like, be fucking murdered. Or, like the fucking TikTok girls that are like, oh, yeah, he said the N-word when he was 15, so we should ruin his whole fucking life once he's 25 and changed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure what's worse. Either if Tate does raise a generation of kids to quote unquote women beaters, or the fucking girls that are already here on this fucking generation, because this generation is pretty fucking stupid. Like, this whole fucking generation is fucking stupid. To fucking think backwards.
I don't know.
Girls, like, when they break up with their guy or whatever, they get with another guy, or just go be a hoe, and, like, trying to get back at their guy, you're making yourself look like a fucking whore. Like, the guy,
why is it okay for a guy to do that?
Guy's more physical. He's not mentally like that. Girls are more mental. Guys are more physical. When a girl thinks about getting with a guy, the reason why guys lie so much to girls is because guys lie to be like the man in the girl's eyes, because girls are more mental. It gets them thinking more. Guys, when they see a girl walk past them, in a split fucking second, they know if he wants to stick his dick inside you or not, in that split second. So, like, a guy can, not all, but a majority, a guy could probably fuck a woman, not have any attachment to her. Whether a girl, it has to be mental. So she has to mentally like that guy to fuck him. And then, like, sometimes, not all girls again.
Alright, but
yeah.
But once again, it's a double-edged sword.
It is.
Because a guy can be a slut, but, no. Like you just said, a guy can do whatever and not hold emotional attachments, but when a girl is alright with just empowering herself and doing the exact same and sleeping with people, then she's labeled a slut. That doesn't sound very, like,
yeah,
equal.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like, it depends on the person.
I think people should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, and that's...
At the end of the day, Andrew Tate does not believe that. And he can say he does, and he can donate to fucking abuse women victims and stuff, but I think that's all manipulation. It's very clear at the end of the day, no matter what, he's very good at manipulation. That's what fucking Hustler University is all about. It's a little pyramid scheme, and all he did was make a fucking rabbit fan. They'd be like, well, he's getting fat, so if I pay him fucking $88,
and like they believe that because he's manipulating them. He spits facts that he knows guys want to hear.
But I mean, a majority of people do this. Actually, even your modern day fucking influencers, they all obviously have their own opinion on shit, but they spit like shit that's politically correct. Just like, oh yeah, he's spitting facts, let me follow him. And then like he'll say some of his shit, and then a tiny bit of his audience might agree with that, but a majority probably won't. But then he says more politically correct stuff, like, oh, that's facts, and they stay following him.
But at the end of the day, what he's trying to push as edgy opinions are not things that like it should be taken lightly. Like, he's pushing the opinion that women do not deserve to have their own lives.
Yeah, that's his opinions. But the shit that's politically correct is he's like getting a bunch of guys to agree with him when he's like, oh yeah, girls are shit, guys are whatever, and guys need to do this and this and that and bend over backwards just to get a girl to notice them. And guys are like, oh, that's fucking facts, and that's always happened to me. And then guys agree with that, and then they start following him.
Yeah, but they still aren't acknowledging the fact that that's not every woman. That's the same thing that guys get pissed off when girls are fucking scared of men, and then they're all in women's comments like, oh, well, not all fucking men do that. We're not all a bunch of rapists. But you're forgetting, women live in a different world than us, bro. We know ourselves, so of course we get pissed off when we see girls, like, talking about the fact that they get scared around guys. Because we put ourselves in that situation of, oh, every girl that I've ever talked to is scared of me. But that's because she lives in a different world than us, bro. The world that they grow up in, or fucking...
This doesn't have to do with anything with I mean, it kind of does, but what you're talking about. I mean, if I had the option to leave the house with a fucking gun and safety and shit like that, I would too.
Yeah, but...
That's because I don't trust the fucking world nowadays. I look both ways when I go down a fucking one-way road. That's because that's how much of faith I got in humanity.
Yeah, but...
Anyways, going on what you were talking about.
It's not fair that they have to do that. Mm-hmm. Imagine needing like 100... Like, obviously we take our knives mostly where we always go. But we still feel safe without them.
Yeah.
Because...
I feel safer with them, though.
Yeah, but like, we know we can still... Like Andrew Tate said, we're men. We're very strong. Of course, women are going to be scared of Andrew Tate and want him off the internet if he's pushing that agenda. Yeah. Because girls live in a world where they need this stuff to leave the house. They can't leave the house without anything. Like, girls fucking need, like, big dogs just so they can walk alone at night. And us guys, we can just leave. Like, just because me and him carry fucking knives with us, we have gone a lot of places without our knives. Strictly because we're like, you know, I'm a decent-sized bloke. I'm a pretty big dude. If somebody is smaller than me and they have a knife, just because they're smaller than me, I do have a likely better chance to survive because I can just throw my full weight on top of them. And throw everything I got in terms of height and shit, like, onto them. And, like, that's all I need to be more powerful than them. So, of course, if a woman hears a guy bragging about that he's like, yeah, I could beat the shit out of you if you piss me off, of course they're gonna be fucking scared. Yeah. Because they live in a world where they have to think about that constantly. Every time they leave the house, they have to prepare that this could be the day they die, all because some dude is entitled.
The guys that beat girls are the same guys who can only beat girls, though.
That's true. Like, not necessarily, though.
I mean, yeah, not 100%, but like I'm a pretty good majority.
It is a power imbalance. Dudes that beat women mostly feel weaker in their life. Yeah. So they're psychopaths. It's literally the same thing of when you see a dude torturing dogs.
They probably feel like they got their fucking masculinity fucking threatened, so then they got to be all masculine and beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Fuck on your vanity, shame on your family, dead in your friends and the ones that you love. No one can take me out of calamity. See what you made me do, look what you do.